Sure. I'll give you a quick overview. So I started my first business when I was just about 21, when I was in college. And in many traditional ways, it was not something that was considered a success. But at the same time, it really helped me on my entrepreneurial journey and was a significant part of my story. And I think that's probably something that's similar to a lot of entrepreneurial stories. There's a lot of ups and downs and discouraging moments and challenges, but it all worked out in the end. So it's been pretty exciting.
Entrepreneurship is a huge roller coaster and has its high highs and low lows, and your story definitely typifies that. Can you give somebody who's never started a business, what does that feel like to be on top of the world? You're probably think of yourself as one of the top young entrepreneurs in the world to have the success that you had in hiring all those people, and then all of a sudden you have to lay off your good friends who let go of other opportunities just to work with you.
It was a real challenge. It was an emotional roller coaster. It was devastating. I mean, it really was on a personal level, particularly because of all the friendships. These people were like family, and unfortunately it's a little bit part of the deal when you're an entrepreneur. These things happen, and I didn't realize it at the time, but it's just sort of normal. You're on a roller coaster. You have some, ups and some downs, and it is devastating. But realizing that part of the journey, I think had I realized that at the time in a more tangible way, it would have been easier to deal with. Well, I actually had a 4.0 GPA. I think it was much. Yeah, I think it was much more about the classes I took and great professors. Than me specifically, but yeah, that was it.
So, but you're smart academically. Yeah.
I did well in school. That's right. That's right.
So, and where did you go to school?
University of Texas at Austin. Great school.
And what was your? A lot of students I always hear one of the most common questions is, "What is your major?" And I feel like people overrate that. But what was your major?
What you'd expect for being in the fluorescent glow-in-the-dark fish business. It was a finance major. No connection, obviously. It's kind of funny.
And you said that was your first business. What was the thing that's for you that said I can be an entrepreneur at 21 years old? You're majoring in finance, so it's probably a fairly traditional, prestigious career. What made you become entrepreneurial at that point?
I think it was just I wanted to go out and affect change in the world. I wanted to make the world a better place. I saw opportunities. I saw things that could be better, could be different in a positive way, and I wanted to just go out and make it happen. I didn't want to be constricted by working for someone else.
And something I also notice a lot of people feel alone when they're starting, and maybe many of your friends were into finance and you're paying a lot for school. How did you feel alone at first, and how did you get over that and sort of build the network around you?
Well, I did somewhat. Fortunately, Austin is a very entrepreneurial town, and we had as a great role model Michael Dell, who started Dell Computers out of his dorm room.
That's a pretty good role model.
Yeah, pretty good. So I knew I knew it was possible, and from there I just looked for people to get people around me who would be supportive, people that would lift me up and not drag me down, and I was able to find some great people. That's exactly right. That's it. So you can, whatever you can envision, you can accomplish. It's a fantastic book.
Yeah. And, so many people, I think, they focus on the technical skills of entrepreneurship, but that book doesn't have anything directly to do with entrepreneurship, but so much of success, I believe, in entrepreneurship is related to the inner game. Would you agree with that?
I agree completely. And one thing that I took from that book was the value of the team around you, the value of, where I'm a perfect example. I didn't know anything about biotechnology or the science behind the fish, but having the idea and then getting the team around me, that's really what licensing and technology commercialization is about. And that comes right from that book.